The Rome Shakespeare Festival. Learn more right after this.
My college offers classes that meet my educational and career goals.
With opportunities outside the classroom.
Where the faculty know me by name.
My college can prepare me for my career.
I can earn an associate's degree and transfer credits toward my bachelor's.
My college is a state college within the university system of Georgia.
My college is affordable.
It's close to home.
My college has online opportunities.
It's where excellence begins.
We are
GHC, Georgia Highlands College.
Welcome to Community Watch. Greg.
Doug,
Hey.
I know you excited about this show.
Yes. Well, why shouldn't I be?
I'm just saying, I know you a huge theater, literature, Shakespeare. This is all of you.
Yeah. But you're getting there.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but you are there.
Yeah, I'm there. But you're getting there. You're getting there. Well, we're talking about a production of Midsummer Night's Dream that's going to be on the town green, outdoors.
That concept alone is appealing.
Yeah. And where's that? Starting on the 31st and then running through that weekend. So it's very exciting, I think. I mean, Shakespeare was outside, or at least in the open air originally, so it all fits. And of all of the things that go on in downtown, it's time. So I am very excited about this.
Now, is this the first type of production on the town green like this?
That I'm aware of, yes. And we'll have Gail Deschamps out in a minute to tell us, and she probably knows all of that, but I'm not aware of any other examples. So I think it's pretty exciting. It's pretty exciting. We have a number of guests here today to talk about this production that's coming up, and you will want to hear every one of them. So do not go away. We'll be right back with our first guests after this.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds.
Welcome to Community Watch. Welcome back, I should say. We have been joined by Gail Deschamps and by Liz Suffel. Liz has just got star. It's just a star coming out. So Gail, how are you?
I am good, John. I'm a little bit overwhelmed.
Yeah.
We're
it's
good.
Coming up. It's actually going to happen.
Yes, it is.
I remember, over a year ago, you brought this idea and talked to me about it on several occasions.
Right.
And,
2 years ago.
Is it that long ago?
Yeah. Well, we really needed that to raise the money.
Well, since y'all have a relationship, so y'all know about this, bring me up to speed. What is the Rome Shakespeare Festival? Because I've heard of the Alabama Shakespeare Festival and other places, but what is the Rome Shakespeare Festival?
The Rome Shakespeare Festival is it's a festival. It will be like Alabama eventually, and hopefully will be as big, because we have what is so wonderful about downtown Rome and having that, everything in close proximity. Like you've got all of the churches within walking distance. You've got all those sanctuaries that would be fabulous for, let's say, musical concerts or performances. Then you have the downtown Broad Street. You've got the bridge going over to West 3rd. All of West 3rd is being developed into a walking village, and it's going to be full of arts. So I think when you ask what is Rome Shakespeare Festival is a vision of building a major Shakespeare festival here in Rome, Georgia, where you can see the Shakespeare plays, where it will bring in, visitors, bring in, as well as the locals to come, and enjoy the plays. It will also has an educational arm that serves students from elementary kids all the way up to college and university kids. So we're pretty proud of what we've done. And the cast, I can tell you, everybody involved in this project is like over the top with how they feel about it. I mean, they're just totally, I don't know what the right word is, but they're extremely excited about being able to do the first Shakespeare Festival in Rome on the town green. Opens a week from Tuesday.
So is this the first, I guess, kind of production like that on the town green?
Yes.
And so this is multiple days. So it's not like a one day. This is like a week.
A week.
So people have plenty of opportunity to come.
I wish we had 2 weeks to run. But yes, we have a whole week.
Well, I know that because you mentioned the educational aspect of it, because I know you gave a mini performance out at Georgia Highlands.
We did.
That went over very well.
And there were no costumes, no set, there was no backstage. It was just the actors, the artists, the musicians creating a Midsummer Night's Dream for students and faculty, and they loved it. They loved it so much, we're going to do it again this year.
Now, I'm just thinking, moving along, as you're talking about years and building this huge festival, I'm just thinking that's going to be an awesome resource for educators, in the sense that, we know Shakespeare is one of the is part of the classics, and it's taught in a lot of schools. Yeah. So now to actually have students be able to actually see a Shakespeare play in live, I think would be, it's just going to be, something you just can't do every day.
That's right.
You can go rent a video, you can do that, but to actually see it, and I think a Shakespeare play has to be seen live to really embody it.
I think it has to be experienced.
Yes.
There's a big difference between seeing it on film or on television and seeing it actually live, because you get that connection between the characters and the audience that you just don't get with film and television. So that's very exciting about it also.
Well, I need to talk to Liz for a little bit. How are you doing, Liz?
Good, good.
Now, you have been a famous theater star for how long now?
About 5 years.
So you're a veteran. You've been at this for a while.
How old are you, 5?
No.
Tell them how old you are.
I'm 9.
So you've been acting for a while already then?
Yes.
So what is your part in this play?
I am a fairy.
And so tell me a little bit about what your role is. What do you do?
Well, it's really fun. We get to be very athletic and mess around and stuff, and lots of stuff. We get to be trees, so I'm happy to be one of them. And I get picked up a few times.
The other thing that is wonderful, that whole opening scene with Puck, and usually it's done with the first fairy, one fairy. We have how many? Is it 18?
I think about 18 or 19.
Yeah. Fairies. And we've chopped up the opening scene, the over hill, over dale, and we've given all of them lines. And it's not unusual, it's not new. Peter Brook did it in his famous production where that scene was taken by, I think, around 9 people, and all of those lines were chopped they weren't chopped, but they were shared.
Right.
And it's a terrific scene. I mean, with 18 fairies and goblins doing this with Puck is just amazing.
You having a good time, Liz?
Yes.
Yeah. Rehearsing has been fun.
Oh, yes. Very fun.
Are you looking forward to getting started with a real audience?
Oh, yes. It's going to be so much fun when we start actually doing it.
Yeah.
So
Tell
excited.
them about what you're going to do with the audience.
Well, with the audience, since there's no backstage, when we're not on stage, we'll be interacting with the audience and talking with them. So.
And maybe, getting some of their dinner.
They may be under the tables.
Under the
Yeah.
tables. Okay. Well, we're coming up on our next break here, but can't wait to see you, Liz. We've got a lot more to talk about, though, so do not go away. We'll be right back after this.
Hi, may I please have an application? Thank you.
Skip the drama. Get your diploma.
Okay.
Take that first step towards a better future. Find free adult education classes at finishyourdiploma.org.
Welcome back to Community Watch. We're talking with Gail Deschamps about the Rome Shakespeare Festival, and we have been joined by Nancy Dobbs. Welcome, Nancy.
Thank you.
Now, tell us your part in the production.
Well, I am actually double cast as Hippolyta, basically the Queen of the Mortals, and then also Titania, the Queen of the Fairies. So it's very interesting to go back and forth, but it's one of my favorite roles I've ever played, by far.
Yeah. And how long have y'all been rehearsing?
Well, a little over a year.
That's a long time.
Wait a minute.
Not every day. That whole time.
Tuesdays, Thursdays, Sundays.
For how long?
A year.
We had like a holiday break, but I don't remember much of it because it was we jumped right back into it. But I was ready after the break. I was like, "Come on, it's time. I want to do this."
So is that normal to practice?
Well, I'll tell you, it was. I wanted to make sure that the actors and the company understood everything in the text. I wanted them to know about text clues, most particularly in the verse. So I think we did a lot of work on text over that period of time, and it's paid off in spades. It's just amazing how they handle the text, and it just jumps off the page. It's just wonderful.
Because I know you well enough to know that you don't leave. I mean, you don't treat Shakespeare like it's on
a pedestal.
Yeah, you kind of mess with it.
Yeah. True.
So I imagine
I'm liking it even better already.
Well, when I was head of Florida Shakespeare for 12 years, and we did the Shakespeare plays, and they used to say that we were doing Shakespeare with a twist, and we packed in. I mean, it was just unbelievable how many audience members that came with their families and people who would never even dream of taking a book of Shakespeare and opening it up and reading it. They wouldn't do that, but they came because it was accessible. They understood it. They loved the greed and the funny things that happen in some of the plays and the spectacle, and we just packed them in. So I think that's important that we do that.
You know, that's interesting that you say that, because a person who loves literature and loves art and theater, I've always had this debate with several of my colleagues that, Shakespeare can be hard to take in initially if you really haven't, matured to read and understand Shakespeare. The text itself can be somewhat daunting and intimidating. And so that's interesting that, making it accessible so that people can get the bigger themes out of it, so that they may want to leave and now even read more and have more interest. Because I think especially with certain students, Shakespeare can be a very daunting task, and you don't want them to be turned off from it forever.
It's a lot easier when you put the students on their feet. We're doing workshops all over the place, and the first thing we do is we get the students on their feet. So they take off their shoes, and they're doing physical things, so they don't have to think about the text. They don't have to think about any of that. It's amazing. It jumps off the page for them. And you can go into a classroom and you can pull the kids. They've just maybe they've been reading a play, let's say, for the sake of argument, let's say Julius Caesar, okay? And you'll ask them, you'll pull them, and you'll hear everything from I loved it, down to boring, down to, well, I couldn't wait to get out of the class, I didn't understand it. You take those kids and you put them in the middle of a scene with actors like Nancy and some of the other actors that we have, and you do this scene. And for example, The Wind, we did one for Macbeth the other day, and we had about 7 or 8 students doing the wind and the sounds, and boy, they just got into it. I mean, it was just amazing, and they left loving that play. So I think yes, it can be daunting, but I believe there's a way to reach kids and reach students with Shakespeare.
All right, so the dates of the actual productions, Tuesday the 31st, and it goes through
Sunday
June
the 5th.
5th. June 5th. And
No, it's June
5th.
June 5th is
So the 31st is the
Tuesday.
That's
Tuesday.
Tuesday through Sunday, and every night except Friday? Is that
Right, every night except Friday, because Friday is First Friday downtown Rome. So we just felt like we didn't want to
compete with that.
Compete with the bands. Yeah. But
And it is free. The production is free.
if you want to bring your family with a picnic, blankets, and a beach chair, you can sit on the grass and watch the play. If you want to be a little more comfortable and sit on a chair, you pay for the chair. And the chairs are $15 per chair. And then you have a table and chair to put to eat your picnic, but still see the show. Kind of like Chastain Park.
Right.
Now, now I was reading on a card, so chairs are 15 to 25. Is it a difference?
There is a difference. If you want to be intimate with your significant other and you want a table for 2, you're going to pay $25 a seat for that chair, that table, and the 2 chairs.
But they're larger tables. Tables of 6. I noticed there's
the table from 6 to 10 are $15 each. We're getting so close now that I think the people that walk in will probably pay a couple dollars more for the chair, because a lot of people have bought in advance, and we've given them that group rate of $15.
Yeah.
So is there any more tables available?
Yeah.
Same thing. Yeah.
And you go to the website, which is RomeShakespeareFestival.com.
Yes.
And all of that information is there?
Yes. You can order your seats online, pay for them with a credit card, or you can, I guess, send us a check. Although we're not getting too many checks right now.
No, just
they're ordering.
Just do the cards. Just
the cards, right.
You don't have to go searching for the info as well. It's right there on the main page. You scroll all the way down, has a picture of the scenery, how the tables are set up, and it says click here to reserve your seats now. It's very simple to find.
Now, Nancy, have you done an outside performance before?
Oh, wow. alone when I was a child. But other than that.
So not an organized one.
No, I didn't have a director. It was all in my head.
How do you feel about that? Is that?
I am thrilled beyond anything. I've been doing theater for about 16 years total. I've done a very numerous roles, just completely different. And this is just the experience itself. I mean, if you look at just the word festival, it means like a prolonged celebration, which is this is what this is. It's not just, oh, we're putting on a play. It is happy. It is music. It is, we're bringing everything together. It's just phenomenal. I'm so excited.
You should mention the music. The music's all brand new. All been new songs, new dances for the.
Well, we may have to talk about it in our next segment.
Okay.
We're coming up.
Because you have so much information.
Definitely stay with us. We have more to talk about, so do not go away.
My college offers classes that meet my educational and career goals.
With opportunities outside of the classroom.
Where the faculty know me by name.
My college can prepare me for my career.
I can earn an associate's degree and transfer credits to a bachelor's.
My college is a state college within the university system of Georgia.
My college offers courses that fit my schedule.
It's where excellence begins.
We are.
We are.
We are.
We are GHC, Georgia Highlands College.
Welcome back to Community Watch, and you're looking at a photograph, I assume, of the cast of A Midsummer Night's Dream, which will be performed on the Town Green Tuesday, May 31st through Sunday, June 5th. Gail, what are we seeing here?
You're seeing all the fairies.
Oh my goodness.
That's all our fairies.
Wow.
And they range in, I'm not quite sure who the youngest is, but I believe the youngest is 9 years old or 8 years old and goes up to 16. Those are all fairies too.
Now
there's our Puck.
Oh, there's Puck, yeah. In the foreground on the left, picture on the left screen.
So a lot has gone into this production.
Yeah.
So in the course of that year of practicing, I'm guessing the set and costumes, and so it's been a lot of work to bring this production to life.
Yeah, I think so. And the community has been, oh my gosh, I can't even begin to tell you how well the community has helped us. They've been wonderful.
We've also been joined now by Jackson Williams. Welcome.
Hello.
And tell us about your role here.
Well, I play Bottom, the Weaver, who partway through the play is turned into, the fairies give him a donkey's head. So really, it's the role I was born to play. And they use him as an instrument to kind of get back at the fairy queen, and that kind of causes all the drama between the 4 lovers who are in the forest. And
but what a fun part to have. I would think.
Yeah, it's fantastic. And Gail is a fantastic director that knows exactly how to get the performance that she needs out of us, and it's been a real challenge. Bottom is a fair. You could say he's overconfident in his abilities as an actor.
He's arrogant.
Yeah.
He thinks he's the greatest actor that walked in the beginning.
So how large is the whole cast?
32.
Wow.
Now, you mentioned during one of our breaks that, and this is crucial, I think, information to have out there, is that it's okay to bring beer or wine with your picnic.
Yes, they can.
Not being sold, but you are...
It's not being sold, no. But you can bring your own. Absolutely. It's perfectly legal.
And if you don't want to prepare and bring your own picnic, you can order a picnic.
Yes, you can.
You do that on the website?
You go on the website. We have picnic partners. The last time I looked, we had Schroeder's and Harvest Moon, and their menus are online. So you can, but I believe La Scala's coming in, and I didn't look today, but Tracy told me, I've heard that we have 3 or 4 more that are coming in. So you'll have a variety of different menus that you can order. And then what you do, you order online, you pay for your picnic online, and then the day of performance, let's say you want to come down on a Tuesday night, you go to the restaurant, you pick up your picnic basket, and you walk across the street to the green, and you've got everything. And we have soft drinks. There will be soft drinks and water available on the green, as well as snacks and things. But if you want to bring your own wine and beer, absolutely have at it. You can.
Now,
just bring plenty for the actors too.
Yeah, you could offer them to the. Well, you know, the actors are going to stand in the aisles ready to make their entrances.
So just bring an extra glass.
I was trying to figure out how on earth we were going to start this show, because we're dressing in the forum, right? So the actors are going to come out early in costume and talk to all the audiences there. They're going to, you know, while they're not performing, and then there'll be this drum sound. And the opening will start, these drums will go, and they'll all go into character, and they'll start the show.
Which means you need to tell us about the music.
You can do that better.
Oh, the music is absolutely fantastic. Rob Reed, Seth Turner of The Strange have written music for some of the songs that have been that were included in the show. The majority of the lyrics are written by Shakespeare, and were part of the script, and they've written just a real fantastic mix of different styles to accompany this. I believe also Austin Earp of I can't remember his band's name. Ethos. Has contributed one song they play at the end of the show.
And the other thing we're going to have, they're pressing a CD. We're going to have them for sale on the green of the music.
Really?
Yes.
So really, this is much bigger than Chastain. I mean, like, you have taken this like and it's exciting that Rome will have this. It'll be available to locals.
Well, you know what? I am thrilled that the only enemy is weather. That's our enemy. But every day, Puck, the girl playing Puck, she sends me a text showing that right now we're looking at Wednesday. Wednesday's sunny. So tomorrow I'll find out about Thursday.
Right.
And we're just going, But
have you ever seen Shakespeare perform in a poncho?
Take another break.
Yeah, we have to take another break, but we will be right back and give you some information you have to have. Don't go away.
Looking for these? You drive buzzed. It could be one very expensive ride.
First, you gotta make bail. Then pay me to get your car back.
Your insurance premiums will go through the roof.
And my legal fees just keep adding up. All told, it could end up costing you $10,000.
Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Welcome back to Community Watch. You've got to go to the Town Green Tuesday, May 31st through Sunday, May 5th, 8 o'clock. RomeShakespeareFestival.com. You can buy a seat if you want, or show up free, buy a picnic. Got to see this remarkable event in Rome, downtown Rome, coming up just almost immediately. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you.
Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time on Community Watch.